Hello, Leo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for June 30th to July 6th. So let's get right into this reading. Let's find out, what your incoming energies are. So for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I certainly hope it resonates. And those of you that are returning, I just want to thank you so very much. All your likes, shares, subscribing, and especially the comments. I love connecting with your energy. It really helps the readings get stronger and stronger each week. So thank you for that. All right, Leo, we are going to get into your energies in just a moment. But the angels would like us to take a angel card. We're going to reveal it at the end of the reading, and it's going to be the angel number and message that is specifically for you this week. So we'll reveal that at the end. All right, Leo. Spirit angels guides for the beautiful sign Leo. Concentrating on the incoming energies for the week. What is it you would like to share with this beautiful sign? The end of the month will be your birthday month. Getting closer to your birthday season. All right, let's see. We've got two cards that have come out here. All right, let's get into this. And then, of course, we'll get all those tarot cards after, which will help to really pull the reading together. Number 8, community. See, community is the gathering of people. It is the supportive connections that we make. And these can be people in our community. They can be our best friends. They can be people we work with, family members. The fact of the matter is that number 8, community, this is a time where you need to be relying on support from your community. I feel like you have some really great ideas, and I feel like you really want to explore some new things, and you don't have to do it alone. There is actually extended support here for you during this time. Now, for some of you as well, number 45, it's time to go. Time to go is almost like closing a chapter or seeing that things in life are coming full circle because you're ready to embark on something new. And I think that this path has been something that's been calling out to you for a while, Leo. And you maybe just haven't known how to maybe take the steps forward towards it. But for some reason, right now, with this upcoming week, during this week, it's almost as if the path is going to feel a little clearer. And I think internally, emotionally, physically, mentally, there is something that's been weighing your energies. And now you're at a point where you're like, you know what? Now's the time. It's time. I know that the best course of action for me is to let something go. And I'm not doing it alone because I have a community. I have a support system. I have protection. I have my angels. I have my friends. I have so much going on for me right now that support this time in my life where I'm at sort of that pivotal moment in my life where I've been wanting to make some major changes, and now you're able to release that. Let's look at your current energies, see how it ties in to the rest of the reading. Fork in the road. Fork in the road, we all, at some point in our life, we kind of feel like we're at a standstill. We're running on empty. We're running and running and running. We're trying to reach our destination. And then all of a sudden, we come to a halt because the universe is saying, okay, there's a whole bunch of options here for you, Leo. There's arrows kind of pointing in all different directions. So it's all now's the time for you to figure out, which direction do I really want to take things. And I think this is why this is your current energy, the fork in the road. You're going to see how all of this leads to the time to go. Okay? You're realizing, okay, I'm at a fork in the road because I'm making a decision that's going to impact my life and I need to choose a new path. Number 10, unfinished symphony. You're in a fork in a road because there's something in your life that you need to close a chapter to and you just haven't been able to do so. And it's not always easy to decide to leave something, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, whether it's a job, whether it's maybe it was a creative idea that you had at one time, but you haven't really been able to sink your teeth into it. And you're just thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe my path is meant for me in another direction. And I really feel like there's something that you have been holding on to for a very long time that is putting you at sort of this pivotal point in your life right now where you're at a standstill. And you haven't known how to close out this chapter. But with your incoming energies being that time to go, it's like it's all falling into place. Everything seems to be making sense. And then you've got number 36, come to the edge. See, you are coming to the edge of knowing what you want and knowing what you don't want. You are really, this is a sense of really feeling freedom. And it's feeling that great sense of liberation, because when we come to the edge, we are ready to jump into something new. And I think your thought processes, I think your mind and your spirit are all elevated. I think you're feeling really good with your energy. I think it's bouncing back quite nicely, because I think you've had some lulls. We all have. But I really feel like in your current energies, you're coming to the edge because you realize that there is something in your life that has been left unfinished, and now it's time to close it, because no longer do you want to be standing still. You're tired of standing still. You want to get moving. And this is the week with the support of friends and family and work and a community of people, whether they're here on the earthly plane or whether they're in the heavens above. It's time to go. And this is half the battle, right? I really feel there's a new path for you. All right, let's get into the tarot cards. We're going to get 9 cards. We're going to start with the first 3. We'll talk about them, and then we'll move on to the next, and then we'll clarify. So let's see. Major tower moment for you. We need it. We need some change. We don't want that unfinished business anymore. It's got to go, and you are. All right, Leo, this is a jam. I haven't even got that many cards down here yet. This is a jam-packed week for you. Number 16, the Tower. Everybody looks at Tower card as, oh my gosh, nobody wants these Tower moments. However, if you've been sitting with energies of feeling like you're at a fork in the road, you're at a standstill, and there's something that's unfinished that you no longer want to have to, like you want to let this part go. We need that jolt from the universe. We need the Tower card here to change the circumstances, to help us to move forward, because sometimes we can't do it on our own. We need support, right? We need the community of support to help us make some change. And the Tower card is really anything in your life that's been toxic, anything that's held you back. Whether it's you that's holding yourself back, or whether it's money that's been holding you back, or people, what they say. This Tower card, you see the devil is coming out of the building. This is fantastic. We want to see this. This is the part that we want to see come down, because we're ready to build a stronger structure. You have been going through a lot of mixed emotions, and I think it's a lot more emotions that have been really, it's your emotional attachments to things in life that have been maybe making you feel like you're at a standstill. But the 8 of Cups is releasing yourself from that, because you are willfully, with strength and courage, saying, I no longer want to have that emotional drama in my life. I want to walk away from that emotional drama. And I don't know necessarily where that will lead me to, but all I know is the one thing, it's going to free me and liberate me from whatever this emotional upset or this emotional, I've been hanging on to these emotions for so long, and it's time for me to go, because I know that I can walk on a path that's going to elevate my life, and it's going to elevate my experiences. You're ready for change, and the change is starting right at the beginning of this week. And the 9 of Coins, it's a great sense of independence here. Now the 9 of Coins is really about having some good money behind you. I think you're working really hard. I think you have been working hard, and I think that there is some sort of circumstance changing in your life that I think is going to show that you really are a very independent being, and that you can do things on your own, and that there might be an opportunity for you to branch out maybe on your own and see that there is a lot of financial abundance readily available to you. You've got some unique talents, and those talents, you're ready to get paid for those talents. 9 of Coins is having money to be able to enjoy life too. So you're not feeling so strapped anymore. Let's see with the next 3 cards. 1 and 3. Perfect. You are, wow, beautiful. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Number 14, we've got the Temperance card. This is perfect. We want to see this. This is Sagittarius energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, you're both fire signs, fiery energy, motivated, highly inspired, like there's a great sense of inspiration around you. And right now, the Temperance card is about divine timing. So that means the timing is now. All right, this is the week where you're going to start to see some changes. And the Temperance card, the whole idea behind the Tower card is to balance out things in your life to bring more peace, love, contentment, joy, happiness, figuring out what that formulation is in your life, because everybody's formulation is different. Everybody's balance is different, but you're actually starting to figure out what that is for you. The Magician in the center of your reading is absolutely phenomenal, because this is the time to manifest, again, the things that you want, setting your intentions in a positive way. The Magician card, the universe is really saying, Leo, this is your time to shine. You have a lot of magic within you, even if you sometimes forget. We do forget sometimes that we are magical beings. And the universe is handing you all the tools that you need. They're handing you the wand so that you have the energy and the inspiration to go for it. They're giving you the cup because they want you to know that you have emotional strength. They're giving you the coin because they want you to stay grounded with your energy, but know that the universe will provide enough. And the sword is the clarity and the focus and the drive to get to the truth and really speak your truth. Don't keep it hidden. Speak it out to the world, because I think that there's a lot of magic happening within you. And the Ten of Swords is, of course, letting go. And by letting go and time to go, letting go, realizing that there is no longer this need to be going on this unfinished symphony anymore. You're kind of coming to the edge, meaning you're on the edge of your seat and you're ready to make some changes. You've been talking about it, but you just haven't done it. Now you're ready to proceed. And you're going to see that there's actually a lot of blessings with letting go. We don't always see it in the moment, but I think you will see that. All right. Wow, you've got beautiful, this is a beautiful reading. I'm so happy to see this for you, Leo. All right, we've got the Ten of Coins, right? Okay, so I really feel like financially, if you've been really going through some hardships financially, I think you're going to see a breakthrough with the finances. I think that this is finances that maybe it's something it's slow and steady, but it's something that's going to bring a lot of prosperity and treasure for you in the future. Like you're building up things in a very prosperous way so that, yes, you can really enjoy the here and now, but it's going to set you up for even more success as you move along your path. And I feel like there's a great sense of family here. I just really feel like there's some sort of magical opportunity that's presenting itself for you. There's big changes happening to you in financial ways. And number 8, Strength, that's your card, Leo. That is a representation of you. So you really are very powerful in this reading this week. Protected transformations, and it shows that you have inner strength to really be able to kind of go with the ebb and flow of what's happening here with the energy around you this week. And then look at this beautiful number 17, the Star. It's Aquarius energy. Healing energy, so healing from things from the past, whatever it is that you do have to leave behind emotionally, this is your healing from it. You're ready. You are ready. The heart that is lit up in the sky with all of these beautiful stars is just showing that, you really are in alignment with your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is open and ready to receive. And, I think that for some of you, it might be forgiveness. Forgiveness is coming in, so that can only reach some of you. But if it does, if it's that you're asking for forgiveness, I think you're finally going to feel that weight lifted from you. And that heart in that sky is the alignment of your wishes, the things that you truly desire in your life. And it's all in alignment with what you've been manifesting. But change has to happen. Don't be afraid of the change. The change is here. It's necessary change. The Tower and the 8 of Cups, finally deciding that you no longer want to be in and around emotions that are too dramatic, We want to alleviate that in our life. We want to make life easier. All right, so you get the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is sometimes having to use your intuition because you're blindfolded here, and you're feeling a little bit at an impasse. You're not quite sure which direction to go. You're not quite sure which decision to make, and sometimes it will require really you trusting in your intuition. And I do feel like this is, this change that's happening with the Tower, and this having the willpower and the strength to walk away because you no longer want that sort of emotional upheaval in your life anymore. I mean, let's face it, that's not easy to do, right? So you could be feeling a little bit at a crossroads. Maybe you're looking for a little bit more understanding and a little bit more insight. We're going to go through the rest of the cards, but if I need to, because we don't get clarity, I'm going to clarify it again. But I feel like we're going to get the message through these. Let's try the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Coins. All right, let's see what's going on there. You got another 2. So we got 2 2s right here. 2s are all about balance in life as well, partnership. The 2 of Pentacles, I think it's time for you to, I think that you need to take some time out for yourself. I think you're juggling a lot of things, and this is why I think you might be feeling a little blindfolded and a little bit sort of at an impasse as to it's almost like feeling like that fork in the road, not sure which direction to take. There is so many things in your life. You're juggling so many balls in the air right now. And this is a reminder from your universe that, it is important. If you're going to work really hard, you got to play hard too. Like, it's really important for you to add that into your daily regime. You can't always be working, and then not seeing the joys and having fun as well. I think this might be a good time for you to take some time out for yourself, take a deep breath to help balance your energies a little bit more. I do believe, and what's coming through here is that you are going to be required to make some sort of a decision. And you may have to trust your gut instinct, but you are going to be required to make a decision, and it might be that you need to leave something. Maybe it's a job. It could very well be a job, because there could be an opportunity for you to actually branch out on your own. And I feel like with the 2 of Pentacles, there's almost 2 options coming in for you, and you're going to have to choose a path. And the best way for you to be able to feel good about choosing this path, because you're feeling blindfolded, you're not quite sure with the clarity, is to meditate. Okay, so if any of you are good at meditation, and when you meditate, it doesn't have to be, a huge ritual. Take some time out for yourself, and even if it's going for a walk, being out in the fresh air, and you know what, if you're going for a walk, talk out loud to your angels, because I really feel like that is going to help clear up any sort of indecision that you might be feeling, like sort of that blockage. Temperance and the Magician. These are beautiful cards here. And you've got the 7 of Wands. You are the 7 of Wands. This is a representation of Leo energy as well. Empowered to take a stance where necessary. You stand up for yourself. You stand up for your beliefs. Sometimes we feel like there's a lot of things coming at us, and I feel like you could feel that way this week. But no matter what, you are ready to proceed on your path. And when you look at the illustration here, and I hope you can see that, you're sort of, the 7 of Wands here, you're kind of on the edge there. You're on the edge, and all these wands are kind of flying at you, but you know what? You're holding the most powerful wand, and that's the wand where you stand up for yourself. And you're ready to say, you know what? No matter what, I'm ready to go for what I know is best for me. And it's very similar to coming to the edge here with the energy in your current energies. So I think, staying strong in your beliefs, staying strong with your intentions. Don't let anybody get in your head and say, well, you can't ask for that, or, you can't do that. We want to clear ourselves away. We want to walk away from the energies of people that emotionally kind of get in our head and restrict us from the things we want to do. The 7 of Wands shows that this is a very strong time for you. So live in that energy. The Magician and the 10 of Swords. There's no doubt that you will definitely be letting something go. Yeah, and you got the 8 of Cups again. You are walking away from something for sure. There's a lot of indications, not only in your current energies, but in your incoming energies. The 8 of Cups is a reciprocating number because you've got the 8 of Cups in the first row. Yeah, you're standing strong. You're not letting anybody get inside your head. And you know what? You are ready to walk in a new direction. And even though when you look through the doorway, it's dark, you're walking into darkness, so you don't know what to expect. Emotionally it's better than this emotional roller coaster that you've been on, which is the unfinished symphony. You're ready to close that chapter out. A lot of people also say that when the Eight of Cups, when you're leaving that Eight of Cups behind, you're walking towards the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. You are definitely walking away from something. You are saying goodbye to something, some aspect of your life. Sometimes it's not even people. It might not even be a situation. It could be the way you've been thinking about a situation, and now it's time to change that up. The Ten of Coins and the Strength. With this strength, with this support, you are going to achieve a lot of long-term prosperity. This is time to celebrate. You need to celebrate because it looks like there is some sort of, there's something incredible happening here for you. When you are emotionally ready and when you have that, again, it's the strength. The Three of Cups with the Ten of Coins, this is a celebration. This could be a family celebration. This could be, it's something that you're celebrating long term. So again, it could be that you're signing a contract and it's something that is not just about today's prosperity. It's going to really be for tomorrow's and the years to come. You're building a legacy here. You are building some sort of legacy. For some of you, I really feel like you are branching out on your own with some sort of entrepreneurship of some sort, and it's time to celebrate. And you've got a community of people that are like so excited to celebrate this with you. Let's see with the Strength and the Star. I feel like this is all in alignment with what you've been truly wishing and hoping for a very long time. It needs to, there we go. We're just going to take the one. There we go. And you got the Emperor. Wow. Aries energy, the Emperor, this is like all four kings in one, no gender with the cards. The Emperor is very powerful. You're taking your power back. You're in a powerful position. You know, more powerful than maybe you even, I think you're underestimating how much there is at this very moment, in this week's reading. And the Emperor is a very well-respected emperor, and he has the compassion, he has the wisdom, he has the structure, he has the hard work. He's got it all down pat. He knows what it is to build something. He knows what it is to take care of something, and he takes care of business. And I think that you are empowered to take care of business. There is multiple cards here that show, and I hope you can see that. I hope I'm holding that up right. Red cloak, red cloak, red cloak. You are the one with the power here. You have the power to change things and bring the magic in and follow your heart's desire, because I feel like there is a major celebration coming in for you. And maybe it's just a stepping stone towards the celebration, but you are going to see that this week, there's going to be a lot of progress this week in figuring out how you move on this new path and how it brings in so much more for you. More than I think it's even more than what you have anticipated. All right, let's get your angel messages. Oh, there's three. I think there's three right in a row here. Yeah, there are. Okay, let's start. Wow, I love this. It says your life plan is unfolding as it should. See, all of these things are stepping stones to really show you that your life is unfolding exactly the way that it's supposed to. Ah, and look, you've got a spiritual hug. Again, a big support system. So you've got a spiritual hug. And then we've got, it isn't about being right. It's about doing the right thing. Look at that. That's beautiful. You are doing the right thing. And you know what? We always think like it isn't about being right, and it isn't always about being right. It's about doing the right thing. And it's really, that's using your integrity, and I think you will follow that. You've got spiritual hug here, means that you've got protection around you, and that you should feel confident knowing that your life plan is unfolding as it should. This is what it is supposed to be doing at this time. All right, let's get an extra little angel message for you. One. We got the one. Perfect. And you got creativity. Wow, that's very much you. It says there are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. All right, so again, I think you are in a powerful position. You don't have to give away your power ever. And you're showing that with the Seven of Wands. You're also showing that with the Emperor. So just know that there are ways to deal with the situation without giving away your power. You can walk in a new direction and still feel extremely powerful. Excellent. All right, one last angel message, and then we're going to reveal your angel number. Now, we've got some 10s in your reading. And we've got some 8s in your reading. So yes, 8s and 10s seem to be the reciprocating numbers here. So let's remember 10 and the number 8. They may be something that might trigger something for you. All right, here we go. This is your spiritual message here. Sorry about that. It says, as the seasons of life turn, remember your life and all your experiences are driven by the invisible wheels of love. Life is an external ocean, and death and rebirth are the rising and falling of the same wave. Attached to every ending is a new beginning. And that is very much that in a lot of your cards here, it's saying that it's time to go because there is some sort of ending, but there is a brand new beginning. Sorry about, it's very dry, so my throat gets dry sometimes, so I apologize for that. Right, now let's reveal your card here. Let's see what it is. Light up. I think you are lighting up your world here. It says number 14, 14. So any numbers of 1, 4, 14, 41, they're all angel numbers for you. So light up. It says mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. It says focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Lots of beautiful good vibes around you at this time as well. I think you are feeling that your energy is starting to light up as well. Leo, thank you so very much for taking the time out to be with me here today. Time is very precious, so the fact that you are here with me, I truly appreciate it. Until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.